right. Excuse me. So we are going to jump right in this morning. Good morning to each and every one of you. Today we're going to be going over the Smarter Agent app that we actually get for free when you join Maximum One. I know I talk about it when I do orientations and whatnot, but we've never really gone into like great detail about it. It's actually a really good tool to grow your sphere. So let's jump right in and get started. First of all, let's just hope that you all have your agent app downloaded to your phone. You're supposed to download it in your orientation. So if you don't, here is the download link. It's just app.mymaximumoneatl.com /max, and then your first initial and last name, and that'll pull up the download for you. Let's see here. Is there anybody who doesn't have their app downloaded? Let's see. All right. So after getting it downloaded, we are going to talk about what's called the Engage dashboard. Now, up until maybe a few weeks ago, actually, the Engage dashboard was kind of like this little phantom because we had nobody who'd ever signed into it. So Alan tasked me with doing a little research and trying to get everything together to share this with you guys so you can maximize it and use it with your clients. So I attended a few webinars, did a ton of research online, and we finally figured out how to actually sign into your Engage dashboard. The Engage dashboard is basically, it's like the back end of the Smarter Agent app. It allows you to see what your clients are looking at. It scores them as in like how active and engaged they are. And it helps you build a relationship with your clients, and it helps you expand your reach. All right. So this is how to get started with the Engage dashboard. You're going to open your app and you're going to click log in, and it's going to be log in as agent. So enter your email address, your Maximum One email address, and the password is going to be engage, and that's going to be all lowercase. Once you click log in, you're going to get an email from Smarter Agent app, and the email is actually just basically to activate your Engage portal, which is the Engage dashboard. Click on the link in the email and then return to your app, and it's going to let you see that you now have this Engage portal. If you've already created an account, which we kind of did, so we were kind of backwards, all you have to do is contact support, and they will reset your password right then so you can activate your Engage portal. It takes literally like a minute just to do all this. But once you have access to your Engage dashboard, your Engage portal, you also have access to a few other things. One of them is called MobiBoard. You'll just click on MobiBoard and it shows you at the top a date range. MobiBoard is date range specific. It's basically just monitoring the overall activity of all your clients. So given the specific date range, it'll monitor the activity for every client you've had within that date range. It shows you how many new users you had, and it also shows you, one cool thing it shows you is how many times your app has been shared. And that's very important because you want to know how your business is growing. Are your clients sharing out your app? Are you sharing it out enough? That's the point of the app, is to share it out. Make sure you get exposure to as many people as possible, so you can build your business. It shows you all the leads. It shows you activity scores, and if you swipe up on that, it'll show you the activity scores of all your clients within that date range. It sorts them into three specific categories. Number one is highly engaged, number two is moderately engaged, and number three is low engagement. Now, with number three, it's going to show up in red as low engagement. Keep in mind that in that specific time period, because generally you're going to do it for like 6 months or so, in that time period, if you're actively selling or actively listing, a lot of your listings and a lot of your buyers may have bought houses or sold their houses. So if they turn from highly engaged to low engagement, that's not really something to be super concerned about. Of course, if they bought a house or sold their house, they're not going to be as active anymore trying to buy or sell another house. But of course, this depends on how often you check your mobile dashboard. You got to make sure you update things consistently. You got to make sure you stay on top of all your clients, all your contacts. If you see they go from highly engaged to moderately engaged and you know they haven't purchased the property or sold the property, reach out. One thing that the Engage dashboard does for you, it shows you what your clients have been looking at as far as homes and everything. And the algorithm will find homes similar to those that they've been looking at, but they will only email those homes to you because they want to give you the opportunity to start another conversation with your clients. So let's say they've been looking at 321 Happy Street and it's 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. They'll send you other properties that are 5 bedrooms, 3 baths close to where that property is, so you can suggest that property to your clients. So you can start that engaging conversation. And again, that's what the Smarter Agent app is all about. It's about engagement and it's about really getting your name and your business out there. So, okay, that's MobiBoard. So again, MobiBoard is basically just a summary of all your stats, client stats. And the next thing is called Timeline. So think of Timeline as like your Facebook timeline. It shows everything in real time. It shows you Susan just looked at this property at this time, and then she went directly to this property at this time, and she saved this, she liked this, and it's all in real time. As soon as they see it, as soon as they like it, you can see it. As soon as they view it, you can see it. So again, it gives you the opportunity to start another conversation with your client. It shows you all the properties they view, when they viewed it. So if you want to give them a call, say, hey, I saw you were interested in the house on Juniper Street. Would you like to, do a walkthrough? Well, walkthroughs now, they can be virtual or they can be physical. But again, it gives you another opportunity to start a conversation. And the more conversations you start, the better off you're going to be. And again, it also can compile a list so you can see all the properties that your clients are viewing. You can actually go in and put in different criteria. So you'll see, oh, let's see all the condos they're looking at. You can just see all the condos they're looking at. Let's see all the single families they're looking at. You can see all the single families they're looking at. But again, this is in real time. So as soon as they like it and as soon as they look at it, you'll see that they liked it and they looked at it. And that's going to be the timeline feature on the Engage dashboard. When you get the Engage dashboard, I would suggest, well, of course, when you actually get the app, I would suggest sending it to all your clients and making sure they download it and create an account. Because the only way you're going to be able to see any of this is if they create an account with it. So make sure you send it to them instantly as soon as you get it and tell them, hey, it's very important that you create your account before you start looking and searching and saving, because that's the only way you're actually going to get to see it. All right. And then the next feature we have is client. Client is just basically how you build a profile for each one of your clients. Like the bullet points say, your Engage portal is designed to help you stay ahead of your clients' needs. excuse me. So that's why they send you all the different alerts. They send you all the different recommendations to start conversations. They send you pretty much every single stat that you need so you can make sure you stay ahead of what your clients actually want and need. And again, the best part of this, it's all free. You don't have to invest any money in this. All you have to do is invest your time. And honestly, 30 minutes a day, just going over all the stats and updating everything and seeing if there's any conversations that can be had can be, I mean, a world of change when it comes to real estate. Let's see. Sorry. Anyway, so again, the client feature is basically just how you build your client's profile. It'll show you, and again, if you look over here to the little cell phone image, it shows you all the recommended properties, and it shows you all the viewed properties. And this will be just for that specific client. And again, with the recommended properties, I want to stress this a lot because this is, I mean, I think this is great. It's not gonna send those properties to your client. It's only gonna show you those properties. So it gives you the opportunity to get ahead of your clients because you're like, hey, they haven't even seen these properties yet. So let me suggest these properties. And when you think about that, if you call a client and you're like, hey, I know that you are interested in this, this, and this, and I have the perfect property for you, and they've never seen this property, of course they're gonna be like, yes, let's go see it. Because generally speaking, the property is gonna be similar to, if not almost the exact same as everything that they've been looking at so far. Let's see here. All right. So some tips for success. As soon as you, as the agent, download your app, activate your portal and account on your phone. Now, the one thing that I cannot stress enough is to share. Share it on social media, share it via email, share it via text, share it on your website. I mean, you can share it everywhere. I know a lot of agents are natural born networkers. You guys go to different events, even family events. I know it sounds silly to say, hey, share your mobile app at your family reunion. But honestly, it's all about sharing and growing your sphere. And that's honestly what this app is for. It's here for you to work it. I mean, I don't want to say as little as possible, but work it just enough to where you can grow your sphere to the point where your business is growing beyond all of your wildest imaginations. And the only way that you can do this is by sharing. Share it everywhere. And remember, check your Engage portal often. Monitor your activity so you can stay ahead of the interests of your leads and your current clients. And that's also very important. The thing about client relationships, especially when it comes to like CRMs and things like that, if you don't update and if you don't monitor, you're going to lose opportunities. So you have to know, because I know I stress this a lot, even with social media, you have to be consistent. And that's one of the main things. Consistency and updating and monitoring your client's interests is how you're going to be successful. So that was just a quick little intro to Smarter Agent app. It's a simple app, and it's not that hard to navigate. The one thing I will say is once you download your app, start playing around in it a little bit. I'll probably end up doing some more videos, going a lot more into detail on how to categorize clients and things like that. But honestly, that's about it. This video wasn't very long. Does anybody have any questions? How do you change your profile picture? Yes, login data. There you go. This one, the download or the login? No problem. Feel free to take screenshots. I don't mind that at all. But of course, we're going to upload this video onto Workplace. Well, it's actually streaming live right now, so maybe I don't have to upload it. Let's see. How do you change your profile picture? That is going to be in the app settings itself. All right. Is there anything else? Let's see. I'm trying to go over some notes to see if I got anything else for y'all. I had these really high hopes that this video is going to be super long, but it's not. Let's see. All right. Well, thank y'all for joining me. I'm going to make sure I upload this along with the PowerPoint. I'll upload that too, so you guys can have that to Workplace. It's going to be on the Tech Thursday group. John, what was John's question? I don't see a question from John. When sharing on social media outlets, does the app provide enough information to contact folks when engagement can occur? So the prospect, yes, because basically when you share it on social media, it's going to be like, hey, this is my app and you should download it for such and such reason. Before you actually press to share it, you can edit the information in the sharing text. So you don't have to stick with the text that's pre-populated in there. You can tailor it to how you want it to reach to your client, because sometimes it's not going to be the same. You're not going to reach out to the client the same way. Say you met someone at a networking event and you want to share that out to them. Excuse me. Again, you can go in and it'll show you, once you click share, it'll pre-populate with the message, and you can just edit that message to the specific client or the specific social media outlet. So you can provide as little or as much information as you want to. Oh, I had an option on mine to do like a profile thing. So if you have to submit it to corporate, just email it to Nancy or I and we'll have it done. As far as your profile picture. And we are actually going to be doing headshots again. Not super sure when because of everything that's going on, but we had started planning it. So we might be doing a social distancing headshot event. All right. Is there any more questions, my friends? All right. Well, I would like to thank all of you guys for coming and learning with me this morning. Again, I'll see you guys next week, and we are going to end this now. You guys have a great day. And again, share, 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 increase your sphere, update often, all that. All right. Y'all have a great day.